What's up, everyone? It's your boy BurrDawg coming at you this week with some Rocket League. Getting back into the grind, so you already know. Not really one with the flashy clips on Rocket League, so you don't really know. But pretty consistent, I try to keep my gameplay very tight and fundamentally sound. Don't go for anything flashy in the ranked games because I don't have it down pat. But starting like this week, I'm going to be on the grind, trying to get down some of my flicks, get down some of my like ceiling shots, flip resets off the ceiling. Not off the ball yet, that's the next level. But mainly I just want to talk about things you can do to start climbing out of the lower elos and getting up to the champ ranks. So mainly just learning how to control the ball on your car, getting into free play and just moving the ball with your car. That is super helpful. You'll learn how the ball kind of reacts anytime it touches you. So if I'm coming up on the ball like on the left side of my car, the ball's going to hit the left, it's going to roll that way, so that way you get the catch and you can start preparing yourself to make that movement into the dribble. But I gotta practice what I preach, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not at the best, but I can definitely help people get up out of the lower elos because I did it with no help. I didn't do any party play in threes, all solo. I play with my homie Jared in doubles, and that's about it as far as it goes with playing other people. But mainly just once you learn how to like control the ball right with your car, and not even like super well, just like you kind of got a understanding of it, you want to start just learning how to position yourself for the ball that's coming. So, and then you got to read teammates, but we'll get into all that. But so you see the ball coming at you, just seeing where you can be at to try to set up for your teammates or a shot on goal, and then just reacting with it. And then setting up for your teammates. It's pretty hard. I like to go for a lot of crosses to mid instead of taking shots on net, because I feel like more people will be ready for a shot on net, whereas a cross, you'll normally only have one person go up, or you'll get lucky and they'll double commit, and sometimes you can beat it, or you'll get like a weird touch over the mid where you can rotate in, especially if they double commit, because that shit happens so often, all the way up until you really get into like a threes team or a twos team and you have some solid communication, which is actually what I want to now talk about. Is I wish that Rocket League would do something about their like in-game voice chat, because it would make the game 1,000 times better. Being able just to simply like put that shit on always on, and I got it, defending, alright, I'm going for a corner boost. Like, you could just be making out these calls all the time so your teammates know what your intentions are, at least, because it's pretty hard to like read everything that's going on, and then like you see there, I say I got it and I say I'm in position, but like not everyone sees that right when it comes in. There's not like a little like, or maybe I have it turned off for all like the sound, but there's not like a, for me at least, like a notification, like a, oh wait, there it is, there is a little doot. But it's so quiet. Like the team ones, there just needs to be a little bit of work in the in-game communication. I feel like it would make it a lot better for like solo players like myself to play with two random teammates and perform better, because like it's a clown fiesta. You see everyone's kind of going for things right there, boom. Like it's just how it goes in a game like with no voice chat. Like League of Legends, you could say, has no voice chat. It's all pings. Well, there's voice chat now if you're in a party with them, but like Dota 2, there's in-game voice chat. So if the mid laner's doing something or doesn't know how to build, you don't have to sit there and type for 2 minutes. You can just talk them through it. Like, hey, you want to get this item into this item and then do this, and hey, you have position now, go to the jungle, or you have like lane advantage, whatever the fuck. I'm not a MOBA master, but you get what I'm saying. Like the time that it takes to type something out, you can't sit still and type in this game at all, because you'll just be like a sitting duck, not being useful to your team. It's a 3v2 if you sit and type. So like the voice chat, it all sounds like everyone's speaking through a potato, and so it's like you're kind of like limited on your communication in Rocket League, and it kind of sucks. But you make do, you know what I'm saying? You keep the grind up, you just keep on hitting play next, and get that sweet elo, baby. But that's my little rant, mid-video rant. But another thing you could be doing is in free play, just put the ball on top of your car, and jump, and try to catch it at low elos. So you kind of get a feeling of how the ball and the camera and your car all work together. Because that's one thing that still beats me up, is when the camera, it's on ball cam and it like goes straight above my car. That, like trying to fly up to those, oh, that is some tough stuff right there. But sometimes we hit those, a lot of the times we don't hit those, but it's just how it goes. We hop in free play and drop some grind. Baki's mod, oh yes, if you are new to the game, I highly recommend Baki's mod. I'll put that in the description. It is literally the most helpful tool when it comes to free play. You can set that thing up to do bounce off the walls, fly like a pass to your car, pass over your car, roll in front of you, roll to you, put the ball on top. Like it just helps out so much, like being able to recreate weird situations faster and without having to constantly reset every time you get a goal. Like you can just keep the ball moving and keep that grind on. So I highly recommend, if you're trying to get better at Rocket League, that you download Baki's mod, because it just gives you more tools to practice with. And another good thing to do is to check out some of the workshop maps, like the dribble maps, and if you're on PC at least. I don't know if you can do all that on consoles and whatnot, but the workshop maps on Steam, they're super awesome. There's some dribble ones that will help you out. Like, well, they're a bit of a challenge. I would definitely hop in free play first and kind of get the feeling for dribbling, like keeping the ball on your car, and then going ahead and hopping into those workshop maps and trying to just improve what you've already kind of learned, you know. And there's even ones for flying and obstacle courses, so you can learn how to better control your car in the air, which is super helpful. There's a dude named Jazer. You probably all know about him if you're seeing this video, and he has these dope freestyle obstacle course videos where he just is like spinning, just steady spinning. The boy does not stop spinning the whole time, and he's just knocking out this obstacle course that it took me like forever to do it once, and man's just spun the whole time and did it. It was nuts. But definitely just like free play, workshop, and then after you've grinded some free play and you're feeling pretty warm, go ahead and hop into that ranked game and get that elo, because that's how you gotta do it. If you just hop right into ranked games, you're doing a disservice to yourself, in my opinion, without warming up. Because like, yeah, think about it. When you go and see like a football game, right? Those people out in the field, they're not just sitting in their locker room the whole time, like before the game. They're out like doing their little paces, warming up, passing the ball around, you know, getting their jog on, doing their thing. So you gotta warm up. You gotta look at it as, yeah, all right, if you just are playing as a casual game, hey, do your thing. But like, if you're trying to be, if you have like the competitive drive like I have, and you have the like that, you don't like losing, you just don't like losing, definitely warm up. I'm telling you, you just hop in free play for 15-20 minutes, knock the ball around, and then just leave the ball alone and just start zooming around the map, going as fast as you can, holding boost down. Like, turn off unlimited boost too, and get familiar where all the pads are on the map, because being able to just not even think about going for those boost pads and getting them on your way to rotation, you'll end up coming back to net with like 30, even 60, 70 boost a lot of the time, and you'll be in a good position to defend. So it's just all about just learning and getting better, more familiarization with the game, the maps, how the ball interacts with your car. You gotta grind, but everyone will get there. I mean, I got to Champ 1 with 670 hours or something like that, and honestly, maybe like 300 hours of my gameplay was in free play, just hitting the ball around. I mean, I know there was days I would come home from work and I wouldn't even play a ranked game. I would just play free play until I went to bed and just try stuff. So it's definitely helps, because then it's like, even when you played soccer as a kid, you know, and you had soccer practice, you go out there, oh, you're not sitting there like running plays all day. You get out there, you start passing the ball around between the team. You might do a little bit of sprints. You know, you gotta find a nice little routine to apply to your game, so that way, you know, you get on, you do your little warm-up, boom, all right, you're ready. It's the key. I'm telling you, the key to climbing in this game is learn the fundamentals and warm up. And when you get those two things, you'll just start gaining elo like it's nothing. Because like that's what I did, at least. And of course I watched some YouTube videos like how to air dribble, you know, like you gotta use some of those resources, because without it, unless you have someone that's like able to teach you there, you gotta use the YouTube as a resource, because people like man, I can't even think of their names that had the tutorials, but there's a lot of great ones out there, like Squishy Muffin, Sunless Khan, Flump. There's probably some other ones I'm not mentioning, but those people have like really awesome resources when it comes to some tutorials, and even just some like knowledge of the game. They have great resources, so definitely, you guys already know, but check them out. If you don't, definitely check them out, because it'll help you learn, and it's all about learning and getting better. Then you get good, and you just start winning games, dog. Maybe find yourself some homies to play with, and I'll take my own advice there and try to find a little team to play with. That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna let it roll out with the end of this game. Thank you for stopping by. Please, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll be back next week with some new video. Later.
Come on, guys.